Welcome back to a File Unity, guys. We've just finished with Media.
I admire this world's rugged terrain.
Just getting Worf's complete lack of opinion there as usual. And we're going to head off to speak to the last group of, well, the last religious sect, and that should be the Seekers.
At least this place isn't totally devoid of life. It seems to be healthy.
May the lawgiver's spirit grant you wisdom. I am Arch-Rashan Natural, Chief Assistant to His Exalted Prominence Elant of the Seekers. Chancellor Larak told me to expect you. How may I be of service?
I'm Commander Riker of the Federation Starship Enterprise.
What is this place?
It has many names. It is usually called the Hall of Triumph, but recently some have called it the Path of No Return.
Why is this normally called the Hall of Triumph?
Our sect has been understandably successful in the declaratory contest. This is where we keep the prizes we have won, safe in our vault.
When did this start being called the Path of No Return?
More than a month ago, our leader Elant vanished through the Door of Enlightenment. He has not returned.
What is this Door of Enlightenment you mentioned?
At the end of this path is a door no one has ever opened. No one before Elant, that is.
Why hasn't anyone opened this door before?
There is a gatekeeper who jealously guards the doorway. He asks a series of questions when anyone tries to pass it. And if the person does not answer all the questions appropriately, the gatekeeper will not let him pass.
Lovely temple you have here.
Thank you. It pleases us.
Why is your group called the Seekers?
Our founder, Baranam, believed that the path to enlightenment lies in searching for the truth. We are humble in our ignorance. Only the truth will free our souls.
What is the gatekeeper like?
It is a very advanced device with strange, almost telepathic powers. Some say it is holdover Chodak technology, and others say the lawgiver had something to do with it.
Isn't it possible that the original fifth scroll might be hidden on the other side of the Door of Enlightenment?
I suppose so. But why should we risk our safety when we have the true copy of the scroll anyway?
Can you help us find the original fifth scroll?
I can let you see the true copy made by Baranam, our sect's founder.
Elant must have given the gatekeeper the correct answers. Do you know what they were?
No. He would not let me go with him. I saw the door open for him, and I saw him enter. He has been gone a month now. He is very probably dead.
What kind of questions does the gatekeeper ask?
They are very complex and philosophical. The gatekeeper is quite unpredictable.
Thank you for your time.
This gatekeeper does not frighten me. I think we should investigate it.
I accept that as you volunteering to become enlightened, Worf.
There's some fascinating technology involved in this mechanism.
no closer. I am the gatekeeper of the Door of Enlightenment. You must answer my questions appropriately to determine whether you are wise enough to proceed. Those who answer inappropriately will be punished if they attempt to pass.
I am prepared to answer your questions.
What is the central principle of the fifth scroll?
I have heard many different interpretations. I do not know what to believe.
Knowing what not to believe often eliminates confusion. By what right are you here?
We do not have any specific right to be here.
Then you have already started to learn. Why do you wish to pass through the Door of Enlightenment?
I do not know what lies beyond it.
Then you do not know what you are seeking. Who are you?
I doubt anyone can answer such a question.
You understand the fundamental paradox of existence. To know that you know nothing is the beginning of enlightenment. Your answers prove that you are ready to admit this. You may pass through the door.
Wow, Worf, you rule. Yeah, obviously I know the responses to the gatekeeper. He does ask more questions than that. But, just let Data look at this.
There is someone being held motionless within the glowing field.
There is a shortcut to getting the answers to that, and I'll show it you in a bit.
This is a stasis field. Time stands still for anything inside it, such as the being in there now. This must be an unknown language if the universal translator doesn't read it. This is incredible. To find the panel operational after all this time.
I have nothing to add.
Chancellor Lerac is an expert on Chodak writing. Maybe he can tell us what that mysterious sign behind the Door of Enlightenment says.
Shortcut time.
Beam us up.
Yeah, I was asked if it's possible to
Primary
screw
core access enabled. Systems online.
a mission up just by picking the wrong people, and no, because you can actually beam back to the ship at any point during most missions. And this is the shortcut I was telling you about here. This is the translation of the Futility of Wisdom song from the Pluvoids, and it basically tells you that for the gates of knowledge to open, you must admit your ignorance. And that's obviously a reference to the Door of Enlightenment.
Commander Riker, please report to the transporter room.
Just
Lieutenant
select
Worf,
everyone and beam
please
back.
report to the transporter room.
Beam
Dr.
back
Crusher,
down and talk
please
to
report
Lerac.
to the transporter room. Lieutenant Commander LaForge, please report to the transporter room. Lieutenant Commander Data, please report to the transporter room. Beam down coordinates selected.
May the spirit of the lawgiver strengthen you. Have you had much success in your search?
We found Elant, but he was trapped inside some sort of stasis field. Have you ever encountered anything like that?
And we'll continue this conversation next time. Thanks for watching.